Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a minute since I've posted a video. Just been really busy this month. It seems like September and October are always crazy busy months. Well, now to the end of the year, really. So anyway, if you're new here, I'm Travis and I garden and decorate here in Louisville, Kentucky. And this is my 2025 yard display for Halloween. It's not 100% complete, but I just wanted to hop on here and give y'all an update. So I got the facade up. I don't know if I showed you that in the last video. I think it was just the walls. I don't know if I had the steeple in there or not, but anyway, all that is handmade with foam and pallets and boards. This angel here is from At Home, their Halloween line last year. Definitely my style. And this tombstone here is actually just an old refrigerator that I turned into a tombstone. A lot of the tombstones are handmade with either foam boards or those styrofoam coolers. Sorry for the busy, noisy road. Seems like every time I'm out here doing a video, it's all noisy. But anyway, the blow mold angel there was Home Depot last year. And I think that one right there was the year before. The Grim Reaper there with the, yeah, I forgot, I forgot what that one's called, but that was also Home Depot. Now the one in the center, the large cemetery statue, that was handmade. Those of you that have been watching a while know that. Also, the columns here, nothing fancy, just some plywood and Dollar Tree cooler lids, just to give it a little detail. I need to make some tops for these, and eventually I want to get some kind of metal cemetery sign or something that goes across there at the top. But yeah, Home Depot skeletons. I got my ghosts out. These ghosts are so fun. They're just made out. The underneath is like a mannequin, and I'm using the Monster Mud recipe with white paint, and you soak the sheets in the Monster Mud recipe and drape them over whatever you're working on. In this case, some ghosts, and you gotta fool with it for a little while and get everything situated how you want it to lay, and then it will dry and will be solid as a rock, and it'll last. That's the same thing I did with this cemetery statue here. Gosh, that was probably, I want to say 6 years ago. And it is, my stuff, as you guys know, stays out. Well, I'll start Labor Day weekend, and it goes all the way through Halloween, so I'd say a good 2 months. Every season my stuff is out here in the wind, the rain, the sun, and all the conditions we have here in the Ville. I feel like summer is not gonna let go. Here we are at the end of September and it's still almost 90 degrees. But here is the Witch's Shack, and it's kind of hard to see. But I've got this all lit up with green lights. I've got a witch animatronic that I'll probably put in the center there just on Halloween, or maybe on weekends that I know it's not going to rain. Another Home Depot witch there. And I'll come back out here later tonight and give you guys a video of what it looks like at night. In my opinion, it's a lot better at night, especially the facade. Got all my pumpkins here. The scary looking ones are, I had somebody stop yesterday while I was out here and ask, where did you get your pumpkins? And I'm like, everywhere, literally. But the big scary ones she was really asking about, I got those at Home Depot. They have really awesome pumpkins. Not sure what's up with Home Depot. I don't know if it's, I don't know, tariffs or something going on, but they just don't seem like they've had what they've had in previous years, stock-wise. I've thought about, you guys may have seen the 15-foot galley crow. I looked that up on Home Depot website last night, and it was 25% off. I think it's now $2.99. That thing is so cool. I thought about getting it. I don't know. I can't make that can't make that decision yet, but I think he would be cool right there in that spot, in that area. If you haven't already, check that out. 15-foot Home Depot galley crow. He's awesome. And then I still have to get my 12-foot scarecrow out here. Of course, it's always good to have a helping hand carrying that big thing out here, but I think I'll put it over here. So anyway, I'm a little bit everywhere in this video, but I wanted to start out here with the front yard, where I've gotten, how far I've gotten so far. I've had this prop forever, probably 10 years now. It's just a foam head, and they don't seem to make this stuff anymore. I think it's so cool. I guess I could hand make it more of those. Like I said, the tombstones here are just, those were nice thick sheets, and I still have a few left someone had give me. Okay, hearse. So this hearse, unfortunately, is not going to be able to go up this year. I mean, I'm still going to use the base, but the walls and everything, through the years, it has got so weathered that even you can kind of see how weathered that is. But the walls on this thing were pretty thin, and they were cracking. And even the past couple years, I've had to really rig this thing up, and I thought it was going to fall over last year when the hurricanes come through, but I'm still going to rig up the base, and I got something to show you in the garage. I have got some foam, so let's walk back there and I'll show you what I'm going to do. We gotta have a hearse, right? And I'm not doing anything too crazy, and I don't want it to be perfect anyway, because this is a 1700s era church graveyard hearse, so I don't want anything fancy, because it would have been fancy back then. But here is what I'm doing. I went to Home Depot and got two of these thicker insulation boards, and then I had the two already, the white ones at the end. I have used some screws to screw all this in to hold it together, and then I've hit every corner with the great stuff, just like I did with the steeple out front. And I think this is going to last a while. And one thing for sure, it's going to be lightweight. I mean, 2 people can carry this out there. Now, I love the one that a friend of mine, the one I used to have, that's not going up this year. I love how he designed that, because he designed it with storage in mind. And anyway, there was brackets and stuff where you could just pull apart, and each wall came apart, so that was nice. But I can't rig it up this year. Too far gone. But anyway, this is the next best thing. Not sure if I'm gonna leave the walls, see how it comes over, because I thought that's a little bit too long for a hearse. But I don't know if I'm going to cut these off or if I'm going to leave them and just situate the seat right in there. I don't know, haven't decided yet. But I do have some black exterior paint. I got to get this painted today and hopefully put out there and up before Halloween's over. I feel like I'm so behind this year. But yeah, here is the witch that I got 2 years ago. It's a lunging witch. Okay, and I gotta show you this. I was out junking yesterday with the hubs, and I was at the Peddler's Mall in Bardstown, and look what I found. Now you're probably wondering, what in the world are you doing with a huge horse head? Well, y'all, have you seen the, I think it was 2021 Home Depot zombie horse? Yep, been wanting one of those for a while, and I think they discontinued them. So I've decided I got another bright idea, another project to work on. I'm going to make my own. And when I saw this in there, it was only $40, but it's already put together. It's hard plastic. It's going to last for years and years. I was planning on making it. I don't know what I was going to make it out of, but I couldn't get it off the off the wall quick enough in there. So I'm really excited about this new project. Hopefully it'll get done this year. Who knows? But that is the plan with that. It's so cool. Sorry y'all, no editing here. Thanks for sticking around though. So pretty decent size. So that's perfect. That's going to save me a lot of trouble trying to get this horse head just right if I were to make it handmade. So anyway, just another little project. All I do is start little projects, right? Okay, so if you're excited about the zombie horse, let me know in the comments. If you have any tips on how to make the body, I'm thinking chicken wire. But if you have any tips, or if you yourself had made a zombie horse prop, let me know in the comments. Okay, so I also went to the garden center today, and y'all know this time of year they have deals. So I was at Home Depot, and they had these sitting out front, and I just had to have one of these. This is a, trying to find the tag, Crepe Myrtle, Black Diamond. Black Diamond, purely purple. Yeah. So as you can see, it was on sale for $49, and I am just attracted to this dark foliage color. It's not even coming out in the video. Maybe it is, it's hard to tell. But I love that purple bloom there. I don't know where I'm going to put it, so I'm going to be figuring that out today. I'll show you a few other things. Like I said, y'all, this video is all over the place. So I got 3 more of these Garas. I think I want to do a drift there. If you guys can even see that or picture that. So I think that's a nice border plant for the edge here. And I love the airiness. And here lately I've really been drawn to this pink color, a lot of pinks. Got this beautiful pink dahlia in here. I did a terrible job again of staking my dahlias up. We got a Russian sage in there, or a few of them, and my elderberry. I guess it's doing alright. So y'all are probably wondering why I've got all this cardboard down. I'm doing the no-till, no-dig method and choking out the grass with the cardboard. I get the cardboard from free at work. And I've got a truck full of, or a load of mulch. We know that's not going to go very far, but I got to get something down on this cardboard, so just another job to get done today. But I think it's coming together. My neighbor gave me the go-ahead on letting me landscape along her fence here. So all of this was just put in this year. Those hibiscus were fantastic this year. Kind of dying out now, but it's that time of year. We added limelights, limelight prime. So slowly but surely. And I'm thinking about getting rid or taking this grass out, because it's a little bit taller and thicker than the other ones, and I really like the airiness and wispiness of those two. So this one might come out of here. Of course, we got these dahlias just keep going non-stop, and really this is their time of year to shine. In the summer, I can't remember the variety of these, but again, I should be embarrassed for letting them flop. They are just beautiful. I've got to figure out how to get those to stand up and not flop over. There's the knockout rose. So I got to get in here today and get this cleaned up and lay some mulch. I need to get my hearse painted. So busy, busy, busy all the time. But it's better than sitting around and thinking about the crazy things going on in the world and the country right now. So, gotta keep ourselves busy and keep our minds at peace. So, I'll be out here in my yard, off of social media. I think here lately, social media just keeps bringing everybody down. It's almost negativity in the palm of your hands all the time. So I am really trying to be on there less on Facebook and get into hobbies and projects that are therapeutic and get our minds off stuff. So anyway, I am just chatting away. Just wanted to give you a quick look. Oh, a couple more things. I'm stepping over some blocks here. All right. So I picked up 2 of these Encore azaleas. These are carnation, autumn carnation. They're that beautiful pink color. And I am wanting to add a lot more pink to the garden. The But these are supposed to bloom in the spring and here in fall. I saw these initially on, you may have heard her name before, or maybe you watch her YouTube page, Linda Vaughter. And you may have seen her on QVC, but she has an awesome YouTube page, YouTube channel, and anyway, she uses a lot of Encore azaleas. Now, she had hers in front of some, I don't know if they were limelight, but they were hydrangeas, and I just thought that was gorgeous. I think it's one of her latest videos, if you get a chance to check it out, but I just had to repeat that somewhere in my garden. So the plan here now is to put some limelights or limelight primes all down through here, and then in front of those will be these beautiful pink azaleas. And as her limelights aged, the blooms aged to like a limey color. Something about that limey color with this pink in front of it, and the contrast with the leaves and the leaves of the hydrangea was beautiful. So I'm gonna copy off of Linda. Thank you, Linda, for the inspiration. So that's what's gonna go right through here. I'm itching to get this get this landscaping around here done. So anyway, friends, I don't want to be on here too long. I will throw up an update video for the yard at night. So if you made it to the end of this video, I thank you so much for watching. If you want to stay tuned and see how far I get on my hearse and my zombie horse, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'm trying to get to 600 by Halloween. And if you have any tips for me on my zombie horse, I would love to hear it. So you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. Hope you have a great, blessed week ahead. Take care, friends.